This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. I'm joined by Kalle today in Newcastle. Very exciting fights tomorrow night. I guess you must be buzzing.
Listen, buzzing Friday night in Newcastle. Tomorrow, Saturday night on DAZN. We have the Stake Pro tournament. We've got Elber in a title defence. We've got Julie Pocker in a title defence. And most importantly, we have Fred Beck in Newcastle without his red jumper. He's got a red t-shirt on and it's winter. Well, you walk around all summer. We see each other all in these hot places. You got your red jumper and now you got a red t-shirt on. It's winter. What is going on, Fred?
Well, it's very hot and sweaty if you wear a red sweatshirt in this room. You've got like about 150 people in this room.
It's a switch of season now and you've gone for the t-shirt in the winter. You've got to explain that to me.
Maybe I should get a long sleeve t-shirt like yourself.
You should. These are.
Where's that from? It looks quite nice.
I'm not sure where it's from. I don't know, not sure.
You know what I heard?
I'm not doing any sponsorships, so I'm waiting for sponsors.
Not like when you were plugging Chrome Hearts on my channel last time, do you remember?
No.
Chrome Hearts glasses, Chrome Hearts necklace.
Yeah, I've got the chain on, Chrome Hearts, but...
I didn't know that you guys were Drake's agent.
Drake's agent? Why, what?
Wasserman.
Oh, yes, and Liam Gallagher as well,
yeah.
And Ed Sheeran.
So you guys must have Oasis tickets.
Loads of Oasis tickets. How many do you need?
I don't really care, to be honest, too much. I'm not too fast.
Okay, well, there you go. Then you're not getting any.
Well, when the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef was kicking off, and Mams was talking about it, I thought, there's no way. How are they going to come out with Drake?
Yeah, no.
But I didn't realise you guys, Wasserman, were his agent.
We are indeed.
You guys are very humble about this. I never heard it before till one of the staff mentioned it.
Humble people at Wasserman.
I can tell. Let's just go to it then. Elber in a massive fight, main event for the second time in a row. It's a tough setup.
She's a superstar, yeah. She's a superstar that quite rare, but you will see the crossover coming the other way from, you see older fighters coming over to Misfits. You see, the likes of Anderson Silva boxing in this space. You've got sort of legends who cross over. But I see Elle going the other way. I see Elle fighting against some of the world champions on the traditional pro side of things. I really do. Unbelievable the way she's developed as a fighter. She's got that natural punching power. You don't learn that. You're born with it, and she's gifted.
Certainly. Hits very, very hard for sure.
It's like a horse.
You guys mentioned, I think Mams mentioned yesterday, Elber was at Ebony Bridges. I know they're training partners once at a time, but it could happen.
That's a great fight. I don't know where the weights are at on that, but that's a fight we could definitely look at. But one step after the other, we've got to get through tomorrow night. And, Misfits is up for all sorts of interesting concepts and creations. And if that means a Misfits champion fighting a WBC or a WBA or an IBF or a WBO world champion, so be it.
Will Misfits 19 be announced tomorrow at the show?
No, it will be announced imminently, though. Might be tomorrow night.
Okay.
Keep you...
Still up in your air, keeping everyone on their toes, as you do here.
To keep myself on the toes.
You've managed to find a prime bottle which is full, which is very hard to find nowadays. Most of them are empty. Best fighters like to throw them at each other.
This is a very special edition one. It's full. It's actually got prime in it.
Yeah, I know.
Very
very disappointing.
Dean and Walid. Dean and Walid made us decide. Yeah, exactly. Dean Walid, if you're listening, thanks to you, no one can drink.
All the little kids that come here trying to find their little prime bottle, and they pick them up and it's empty. You should see the disappointment in their face.
Yes, Dean Walid.
What else is going on in your world, Kalle? What else is happening?
Mostly planning for 19 and 20. Those are the big things in Misfits at the moment, and that's always exciting, But we've had obviously so quickly off Dublin. For us, it was important to get out in September. We all know there's a big card at Wembley Stadium next week. We got a fight on there as well, which is very exciting.
You got Josh Kelly,
correct?
Your fighter, fighting Liam Smith. See, I still do know my pro boxing stuff. People have their doubts.
And then the week after, we've also got a show in London with Charlie Edwards. So for the Misfits, was really important to go this weekend, and I think it works quite well because you had to turn around fast from Dublin, but it sort of filtered quite nicely. We let Dublin cook a bit because there's a lot of talking points off Dublin.
Yeah.
That went pretty much the whole week actually afterwards, and some really nice things that came out of Dublin, and now we roll on with some nice things to come out of tomorrow night here in Newcastle, live on DAZN.
What's next for HS Tikkytokky?
That's part of 19 and 20. So, like I said, that night, Star is born, and, we roll from there. But he'll be on either 19 or 20 or both.
And Slim is having his fight announcement tomorrow. He's fighting a UFC fighter. That's a clue you guys have given everyone. It's a great fight.
Yeah, he's fighting Conor McGregor. Yeah, it's fantastic. Conor's flying in as well tomorrow. Yeah.
But Slim's been off the radar for about a year. Obviously, he's very unlucky having the KSI fight called off. But I spoke to him yesterday. He's hyped and he's ready to go. And he's very, very excited. Big star Slim is. Hits very hard as well.
Say that. Who's this?
Slim.
Slim, yeah. No, look, Slim from day one. I mean, I'll be honest. The first time I saw Slim fight was 001 at the O2 in London. I looked at Slim at the press. I thought, this guy can't fight. I said, just like everything about him, the way he danced, the way he moved at the press conference. I just thought this guy really don't strike me as a fighter in terms of his coordination. He was doing all these funny things. I think like anyway, the way he picked him off that night, we picked FaZe off that night was phenomenal. And he sort of does that. And sometimes nicknames make no sense. But with him, I find Hitman actually quite appropriate. Call him the Sniper as well. But he's grown in talent. I remember seeing him in Manchester. I said, "You like what you're doing?" And he pulled off a show in Manchester, didn't he, last year?
Certainly came back. It was down at like 1 or 2 rounds against Stop Happy, and then chinned him. KSI's here today as well. You get a chance to talk to him. You got to have a meeting of him and talk about what's next in his boxing career.
Not this weekend yet. We will do though. He's got his trainers here. He's keeping fit, and as always, ask him.
All right, we'll do. I'm going to see him in a bit. So, what do you want me to ask him for you?
Yeah. But for me, no, I'll ask him everything I want to ask you. You ask him what you want to ask him. I haven't forgotten you and those songs. Yeah, you thought I didn't know his songs. You thought I didn't know his songs. I told you. My favourite one is still Ferrari. I've told you.
Ferrari's a banger.
Did you enjoy the concert?
Yeah, I thought it was good.
Banging, no?
It's good. It didn't drag on for too long. It's a perfect amount of songs. 2 and 2. Lovely.
At the end of the day, it's a boxing show with a concert. I thought the length was brilliant. I thought I've done a lot of concerts mixed with boxing.
No, Bossman are massive in the music scene now.
Yeah, no, we're going back.
No, you are big in the music scene. You are. You guys got Ed Sheeran as well.
We're the biggest in the music scene. I know that, but I'm talking about boxing and music, and normally it doesn't work that well. But this audience in Dublin, because they were really into the music, it felt that it just had a great vibe.
Well, we've got a band coming down tomorrow, haven't we? At the show tomorrow, a band that you guys have signed as well.
I mean, listen, I think you're going to be seeing more and more of that music element to it. Luckily, I'm not in charge of anything to do with what music we put on, or else we'd all be head banging. It's a little bit. My brother does it with Mams and Mams as well. Mams obviously the music guy, but JJ has a big say.
Killer Cool Crew, they're the band that's coming tomorrow.
Yeah, and you're going to see them, but you're also going to see in the next shows this sort of developing. It's never going to be a concert with boxing. It will always be boxing with a concert.
Kalle, as always, I appreciate it. I'll see you tomorrow after the show. But yeah, it's going to be a good one, man.
You go find that jumper now.